So I know you said that you've been doing this for 7 years now,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to hear a little bit about like how you felt this year was and how it's grown into such like a large experience for people.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically.
That's so cool. Yeah, every year is its own unique group, and that provides its own unique energy, which is super cool. And this year, everybody, which was really beautiful, was craving connection. And so every retreat, there's this arc of energy that happens where we meet each other in the beginning, we start to get familiar with each other, and as the days go on, like Saturday, for example, the second night, we start to feel a little bit more like a family. And we have that dinner, we loosen up, we have our hot tub time, we have all of our extracurriculars. But then we still have another day in the mountains on Sunday. And so we're a little bit more responsible on Saturday night. But then when Sunday comes and we know Monday, the next day, we're all leaving each other, we all gather together and have like a real bonding time. And last night was our Sunday night. And it was so special, I had deep, heart-opening conversations with Cam and pretty much everybody, and then we made art together. This group was a very wonderful, open-hearted group looking for connection. So I was really excited about that.
I think it's beautiful to facilitate a space to connect, a space for everybody to kind of take a step back. And I noticed that too. I was asking people like, what were you looking for? And a lot of people said connection.
Yeah.
That was a really big theme, and I thought that was beautiful.
On that note, I think one of the most beautiful things about this is people come and we do forage chaga, and it's like an element of this, but it's really an excuse to be together and have a common goal and have a mission to connect around, and I think the wilderness time of connecting over a common goal and sawing the chaga off the tree and working together to find it, it bonds us in a way that once we get back to the cabin, we're working together. We're kind of like all used to working together a little bit. So yeah, I think the chaga, while it is like the central focus of how we market the retreat, the outcome is always like, amongst most people, is like, I made some really good connections. I had like amazing memories with the people that were here. And it's kind of like a little jujitsu move. It's like, come for the chaga. And then people have a really wonderful spiritual experience. And it's like, yep, I knew that was coming.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. No, I love that. I think it's cool that everybody here is so willing to give.
Yeah.
Give their gift. And like I had a moment last night where I like started processing some grief. And I kind of had to pull away, and like Sam was there with me, and Claire was there, and everybody was there with me, and I, for a moment I felt bad, like, oh, I don't mean to pull you guys out of your space, and they kept reassuring me, like, no, like, this is what we're here for, and you can always reach out. And I think coming to a place like this and getting that reminder that you have a community, like, you're not doing this alone. And that's why I love mushrooms, mycelium, because I kept, like, me and Safara were sitting on the ground, like, picking through the dirt, seeing the mycelium and how it's everywhere. I think that's, connection goes beyond just us. It goes to, like, the product as well. It's really cool.
Absolutely. And speaking to that is our mission, our vision, and for this company, Life Itself. But it's really my life purpose is to see a world without suffering. And to do that, is connection, That's how we feel at home, in a sense of belonging. It allows us to process grief if that's what we're feeling. It allows us to celebrate joy if that's what we're feeling. And when we gather together, we amplify the meaning of our lives, and our suffering dwindles, even if there's pain or grief. That it's a beautiful opportunity to connect with the people around you. So that is the goal of Life Itself, is to see a world without suffering. And these retreats always charge me back up. I'm like, oh, yes, this is what I'm doing all this for, Because because the product itself ends suffering in a physical way and modulates hormones in your mind to even things out in your own biochemistry. But no matter how much biohacking you do, and no matter how much, purification of your body and mind you do, I think that there isn't a complete picture of life until we share it together. So that's like the final piece of how we end suffering, in my opinion, is to be together.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And it's a practice, and that's a teaching that shows up in everything. Like oneness, the universal oneness shows up in everything. So I guess like my wrap-up question would be, if somebody was feeling that lost feeling that we can so often get in our busy society, what advice would you give to them to like take the next step? Like they're kind of feeling like they want to come on a retreat, or feeling like they want to start living a healthier lifestyle, whatever that means to them. Like, what would you tell them?
Great question. I think to somebody who's feeling lost or lonely or disconnected or in need of some type of spiritual belonging, I think my best advice would be to follow your heart into activities that bring you with like minds. Find new things to do, and you'll find new people that share your heart and your values. So, and obviously I'm biased, but this retreat is a wonderful way to connect with not only like-minded people, because we differ in our beliefs and our thinking, but good-hearted people is way more important to find than like-minded people. So, my advice would be get out there, go mix it up, maybe come on a retreat.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. I can't wait to put this together.
Me too.
Like, this is really exciting, and this is just like a kind of like a dip my toes in, you know? Like, this is just the beginning. I have a lot of vision for it, and I really want to help with media marketing and just sharing the message.
Yes.
I'm about to give these people a big wonderful
Yes, please do. Thank you for making a little time and space to do that.
Yeah, of course.